next to one another is everybody needs some elbow room, elbow room.
It's nice when you're kind and cozy, but not when you're tangled nose to nosy. Oh,
everybody needs some elbow,
needs a little elbow room.
That's how it was in the early days of the USA. People kept a-comin' to settle, though the East was the only place there was to go.
The president was Thomas Jefferson. He made a deal with Napoleon.
How'd you like to sell a mile or two?
Or 3, or 100, or 1,000?
And so in 1803 the Louisiana Territory was sold to us without a fuss and gave us lots of elbow room.
Oh, elbow room, elbow room. Got to get us some elbow room. It's the west of us, in God we trust. There's a new land out there.
Lewis and Clark volunteered to go.
Goodbye, good luck, wear your overcoat.
They prepared for good times and for bad.
And for bad. They hired Sacagawea to be their guide. She led them all across the countryside.
Reached the coast and found the most elbow room they ever had. The way was opened up for folks with bravery. There were plenty of fights to win land rights, but the West was meant to be.
They called it manifest destiny. The trappers, traders, and the peddlers, the politicians and the settlers.
They got there by any way they could.
Any way they could. Go!
The gold rush trampled down the wilderness railroads, spread across from east to west. Soon the rest was opened up for good.
Now we jet from east to west. Goodbye, New York. Hello, LA.
But it took those early folks to open up the way.
Now we got a lot of room to be growing from sea to shiny sea.
Yes, that we have got our elbow room, elbow room.
But if there should ever come a time when we're crowded up together, I'm
sure we'll find some elbow room up on the moon.
Oh, elbow room, got to get us some elbow room. It's the moon of us, in God we trust. There's a new land out
I have a strange feeling that something has just happened to me, and I don't know what it is.
That's exactly the way I feel.
Do you have any idea what it might be?
No,
Well, let's think back over our history together.
it isn't very long, is it?
10 minutes ago, I saw you. I looked up when you came through the door. My head started reeling, you gave me the feeling the room had no ceiling or floor. 10 minutes ago, I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found her, she's an angel with the dust of the stars in her eyes. We are dancing, we are flying, and she's taking me back to the skies. In the arms of my love I'm flying, over mountain and meadow and glen. And I like it so well that for all I can tell, I may never come down again. I may never come down to earth again. I have told you how I feel, but you haven't described your feelings.
Well, they are very much the same as yours. 10 minutes ago I met you, and we murmured our how do you do's. I wanted to ring out the bells and fling out my arms and to sing out the news. I have found
her, a frail and fluffy beauty. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a solid girl like me?
She's a frothy little bubble with a flimsy kind of charm, and with very little trouble I could break her little arm.
Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? So obviously unusual. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a usual girl like me?
Her cheeks are a pretty shade of pink, but not any pinker than a rose is.
Her skin may be delicate and soft, but not any softer than a dose's.
Her neck is no wider than a swan's.
She's only as dainty as a daisy.
She's only as graceful as a bird.
So why is the fellow going crazy? Oh, why would a fellow want a girl like her? A girl who's merely lovely. Why can't a fellow ever once prefer a girl who's merely me? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man? What's the matter with the man?
I can see that you've got quite a mind for your age. Why, one think, and you dragged me right onto the stage. Now I'm here, there is no telling what may ensue. With a cat such as me, and a thinker like you. Oh, the thinks you can think, oh, the thinks you can think, if you're willing to try. Think invisible ink, or a gink with a stink, or a stare to the sky. If you open your mind, oh, the things you will find lining up to get loose. Oh, the things you can think when you think about Zeus. Zeus. Zeus.
Zeus, 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 Zeus. Oh, the things you can think. Any thinker who thinks can come up with a view.
Oh, the things you can think.
Think a trip on a ship to the Vip or a Vip, or to solve a saloon.
Think of beautiful slop with a cherry on top.
You don't need an excuse
Oh, the things you can think.
when you think about Zeus, 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 Zeus.
Think of an elephant up in a tree.
Think of a person too tiny to see.
Think of a bird with a one-feathered tail.
Going on adventure down a dangerous trail.
Think of a bird who flies up on a spree.
Think of a kangaroo, sour as can be.
Think of some monkeys with trouble in store.
Think of something horrible and hairy,
Something sinister and scary that you never dared to think of before. Think of nobody here, and the feeling of fear, and the darkness of night. All alone in your room, as you're facing your doom.
think a glimmer of light.
Oh,
But I hope you're prepared to be scareder than scared.
'cause this ain't Mother Goose.
Danger's right on the brink.
When you think about Zeus, 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 Zeus.
An unusual story will soon be unfurled of an elephant trying to save a small world, and a boy from that world who has thinks just like you.
Just think from the planet of Who
And the smallest of small.
to the jungle of Noor.
And the largest of all.
You think and you can think and 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 think. Just think! Oh, the things you can think. Think and wonder and dream far and wide as you dare.
Oh, the things you can think.
When your things have run dry, in the blink of an eye, there's another thing there. If you open your mind, oh, the things you will find lining up to get loose. Oh, the things you can think, oh, the things you can
If you just sit tight on your lily pad, each silly fad will pass. Then those who sport each season's look will fall flat on their ass. Ask your mother what it's called. For fashion is a fickle thing, but just you wait and see. The day will come when we're in style, and then I guarantee, out there, someone's gonna love ya. Someone's gonna love ya, warts and all. Out there, just around the corner, in amongst the fauna, someone's gonna fall for you. Though I may look a bit Jurassic, trust me, I'm a classic in my pond. If this old frog can go woo in time, you had a wake-up call. 'Cause out there somewhere someone's gonna love ya, warts and all. Tell 'em, kids.
Somewhere out there, we don't know where, someone will care. They're gonna love ya, warts and all. Somewhere out there, we can't say where, but someone is gonna fall for you.
Just think, whenever you need boosting, one day you'll be roosting with a mate.
Soon you'll be roosting.
Though it may take some time to find them, when you do you'll have a ball. 'Cause out there somewhere someone's gonna love ya. Someone's gonna love ya. Out there, someone's gonna love ya. Someone's gonna love ya. Warts and all.
They're gonna love ya, warts and all.
Out there in a muddy puddle, someone needs a cuddle. The chance is small, it's true. Just think, whenever you need boosting, one day you'll be roosting with a mate.
Soon you'll be roosting.
Though it may take some time to find them, when you do you'll have a ball. 'Cause out there somewhere someone's gonna love ya. Out there somewhere someone's gonna love ya. Warts and all, warts and all, warts and all.
With cat-like tread, upon our brain we steal. In silence dread, a cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard. Tarantara, tarantara. So stealthily the pirate creeps, while all the household soundly sleeps. Come, friends, and plow the sea. Trust to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. Come, friends, and plow the sea. Trust to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. With cat-like tread, upon our brain we steal. In silence dread, our cautious way we feel. No sound at all, we never speak a word. A fly's footfall would be distinctly heard. Tarantara, friends, and plow the sea. Trust to navigation, take another station. Let's bury piracy with a little burglary. With cat-like tread,
just the kind of day you dream about. When you open up your mouth, a song pops out. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay.
But what does it mean?
I have no idea, but it sure makes you feel good when you say it. Now you try.
Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay.
Mr. Bubbles on my shoulder.
It's the truth,
It's actual.
everything is satisfactual. Zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. Wonderful feeling, wonderful day.
You see?
I do feel a little better.
A little better? Girl, you got to try. Now say zip.
Zip.
No, zip.
Zip.
Come on, zip.
Zip,
Yeah, zip.
zip,
That's it. I say zip, zip.
zippity-doo,
Zippity-doo-dah day. I say zip, zip.
zippity-dah,
Now that's the doo-dah way. Doo-dah, doo-dah.
doo-dah, doo-dah,
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
doo-dah, doo-dah,
Doo-dah, doo-dah.
doo-dah, doo-dah. Zippity-doo-dah day, oh, zippity-doo-dah, zippity-yay. My, oh my, what a wonderful day. Plenty of sunshine heading my way. Wonderful feeling, oh wah, oh wah, oh wah, oh wah, oh wah, 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 wonderful day.
Zippity-doo-dah day.
Zip.
Why look on the downside of being flat when there's so much on the positive side? I don't think I follow. Listen up. Look on the sunny side, though it may seem bizarre. Look on the sunny side of being who you are. Think of all the special things that only you can do. Think of all the things that are uniquely you.
He's right. Look on the sunny side, no need to wear a frown. Look on the sunny side, your frown turns upside down. Life gave you lemons, and now you feel betrayed. Squeeze them and keep smiling, and you'll make lemonade. Stanley, look on the sunny side, 'cause good things can come from being flat.
Like what? Well, Stanley, you could be the best at hide and seek, showing off your new physique turned sideways, and who could ever find you?
Oh, the places you'll explore. You could slip under the door. You could be a superhero.
You're right! I've gotta look on the sunny side no matter what they say. Look on the sunny side.
Who cares if it's cliche?
Being flat's exciting, at least it's something new. Should it rain, I won't complain, the sun will come shining through. So I'll stand in the sun and slam a home run till something's begun. I'll look to the sunny side of life.
Hey, Stanley, do you know what neighborhood is next to the sunny side?
No, I don't.
The funny side!
The funny side.
Sure, the funny side of life. Being flat is kind of funny.
Yeah, I guess you're right. For example, now that I'm flat, I'm thinking about changing my name.
Really? To what?
Well, if you hang me on a wall, you could call me Art. But I'm...
And if you're laid in front of the door, we could call you Matt.
Good one,
If you
Dad.
jumped in the ocean, we could call you Bob.
Oh, I got a good one. If I'm lounging in a hot tub.
A hot tub.
A hot tub?
Yeah, if I'm lounging in a hot tub, you could call me Stu.
Look on the funny side, the bright and shiny you. Look on the funny side in everything you do. Stanley, you're special. You're no Jose or Johnny. 'Cause
'cause not a one of them can become origami. Look on the funny, sunny side of life, 'cause good things will come, great things can come. Super duper ridiculous awesome, can you believe that stuff can come from being flat?
Oh my.
May I have your attention, please? Attention, please. I can deal with this trouble, friends, with a wave of my hand, this very hand. Please observe me, if you will. I'm Professor Harold Hill, and I'm here to organize the River City Boys Band. Brrrah. Oh, think, my friends, how could any pool table ever hope to compete with a gold trombone? Ra-ra, ra-da-da-da-da-ra-ra. Remember, my friends, what a handful of trumpet players did to the famous, fabled walls of Jericho. Oh, billiard parlor walls come tumbling down. Oh, a band'll do it, my friends. Oh, yes, I mean a boys' band. Do you hear me? I say River City's gotta have a boys' band, and I mean she needs it today. Well, Professor Harold Hill's on hand, and River City's gonna have her boys' band. As sure as the Lord made little green apples, and that band's gonna be in uniform. Johnny, Willie, Teddy, Fred. And you'll see the glitter of crashing cymbals, and you'll hear the thunder of rolling drums, and the shimmer of trumpets. Tan-ta-da! And you will feel something akin to the electric thrill I once enjoyed when Gilmore, Liberati, Pat Conway, the great Creator, W.C. Handy, and John Philip Sousa all came to town on the very same historic day. 76 trombones led the big parade, with 110 cornets close at hand. They were followed by rows and rows of the finest virtuosos, the cream of every famous band. 76 trombones caught the morning sun, with 110 cornets right behind. There were more than 1,000 reeds springing up like weeds. There were horns of every shape and kind. There were copper-bottom timpani in horse platoons, thundering, thundering all along the way. Double bell euphoniums and big bassoons, each bassoon having his big fat say. There were 50 mounted cannon in the battery, thundering, thundering louder than before. Clarinets of every size and trumpeters who'd improvise a full octave higher than the score.
Now a woman who kissed on the very first date is usually a hussy, and a woman who kissed on the second time out is anything but fussy. But a woman who waits till the third time around, head on the clouds, feet on the ground, she's the girl he's glad he's found. She's his shapoopy, 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 shapoopy.
The girl who's hard to get.
Shapoopy, shapoopy, shapoopy.
But you can win her yet.
Come on, Professor, show us some new steps.
The Wells Fargo wagon is just coming up from the depot.
At this hour of the day, the Wells Fargo wagon?
It could be the band instruments.
The band instruments? I want that man's credentials.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. Oh, please let it be for me. Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming down the street. I wish I knew what it could be.
I got a box of maple sugar on my birthday.
In March I got a gray Mackinac.
And once I got some grapefruit from Tampa.
Montgomery Ward sent me a bathtub and a cross-cut saw.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming now. Is it a prepaid surprise or COD?
It could be curtains.
Or dishes.
Or a double boiler.
Or it could be.
Yes, it could be. Yes, you're right. It surely could be.
Something special.
Something very, very special now.
Just for me.
Oh, the Wells Fargo wagon is coming now. I don't know how I could ever wait to see. It could be something for someone who is no relation, but it could be something special just for me.
I want the model train that blows real smoke.
I want the rocking horse with big brown eyes. You know Geppetto's latest are sure to be the greatest.
Like the flying fish that really flies.
Toys of every shape and size. I don't know how I'll ever make my choice. From all your new creations, dear Geppetto, all spring I kept an eye out. Now I can't wait to try out his new top and boat and block and marionette. Oh, toys! I'm in a room that is full of toys. I'm in a shop that is bursting with toys. Things you can pummel and pull. I see toys you jiggle, toys you juggle, toys you hold at night and snuggle. Boys or girls whichever the case need toys to put a smile on our face before they lose their pieces or their rules or their shrine. Give me toys. I love toys, especially when they're mine.
Welcome, everyone. Everything you see is satisfaction guaranteed.
I want that castle with the working moat.
I want those marching soldiers and to hold them. This little wooden wagon.
Baby, that scary dragon. Climbing monkeys.
Dancing donkeys.
Look at all them toys. I'm in a room that is full of toys. I'm in a shop that is bursting with toys. With things you puzzle and pull. I see toys you wiggle, toys you wind up. How I ever make my mind up.
No, dear, that's much too fragile.
No, dear, that's too expensive.
No, dear, that makes too much noise. Remember Mummy's headaches.
No, dear, you'll only break that.
No, dear, your dad could make that.
You already have so many toys. Don't be greedy.
Please, dear, don't start that sniveling.
Please, dear, don't throw a tantrum.
You know Mommy hates it when you whine. It's so ugly.
Just say goodbye and thank you. Don't make me have to spank you. Don't make me sorry that you're mine.
I want that! But darling, it's all covered up.
That's why I want it.
Can I help you?
My child would like whatever that toy is on the table.
I'm sorry, it's not for sale.
But I want it.
Don't start with me. The man said it's not for sale.
You promised. You said I could have any toy in the store. You promised. You promised.
Stop crying. I told you if you started crying that we would go home. Is that what you want?
Pick a hand. Go on, pick a hand. I would pick the other one.
It's chocolate.
Go ahead, take it. Hold on to it until your mother says you can eat it. Or eat it now, either way. Why is it the people who shouldn't have children who have children? Why is it the people who don't know how lucky they are who are blessed. Why is it the ones who see children as bothers are the ones who get to be fathers, when someone like me clearly would be the best? There must be a slip-up in heaven's workshop, or a wrinkle in nature's design, that I spend my days with the children of the people who shouldn't have children, and none of them are